And this is just stunner! One-way traffic! Pop-up powerbomb to Jey Uso!
Making a beeline for the ring! Taking out Rikishi and Haku! Oh! Kane with right hand to Rikishi! To Haku! Kane is cleaning house! The big red machine unloading! I guess there's no doubt now about Kane and The Undertaker! But, uh-oh, wait a minute, here comes The Undertaker's out! Undertaker back to his feet! Four behemoths exchanging blows in the ring! Undertaker and Kane! Look at these brothers battling side by side. Whoa! What a clothesline! Kane knocking Haku down! And Rikishi and Haku heading for Hires Round! I don't blame them! Every man for himself. But maybe salty! What? Here comes Jeff Hardy! Now wait a minute! Undertaker got the suplex mat to the outside. Jeff Hardy blocked that. And now both the Hardys. I got a question. Who picked these numbers? They're drawn randomly. The numbers are drawn randomly. And now look. What? The Hardys and Lita getting some retribution for their near career-ending injuries. Drag her out of there. She didn't have a number? And look at the reunion of the Hardys.
And wait a minute, who the hell?
Yes, it is!
Raquel Rodriguez assaulting Rhea Ripley.
We haven't seen Raquel in months.
Well, Rhea's partially responsible for that. The bell is rung. Raquel Rodriguez just powering down Rhea Ripley.
A Tejana bomb.
Well, and this is just obviously symbolic here because the bell's rung, the match is thrown out. Liv Morgan gonna retain the championship via disqualification.
These guys are gonna have to work together if they're gonna take on the tag team champions.
And look at Ambrose and Rollins go.
The hockey fight in the garden.
And Ambrose and Rollins working together, knocking Sheamus over the top. And I'll turn the double team over to Cesaro. And Rollins and Ambrose have the tag team champions on the run.
Oh, yeah, I'm loving it.
To Booker's point, brothers united for a common cause.
But I never said Mick Foley was coming back to Raw alone. Just some man.
Oh my God! Oh God! It's the Rock! The Rock! The Rock! The Rock and Song! The Rock! Henry Flair! Look at the Rock! Oh, laying the smackdown on Ric Flair! Foley and Batista! Orton's about to wet himself! Foley with the right hand on Orton! I can't believe mine! Look at him! Foley knocking down Orton! Oh no! Here comes Socko! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! It's Mr. Socko! I'm down in the bottom of the mandible claw! taking Orton down. No! Spine buster. The spine on the pine by the Great One. And here it is. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Listen to these fans. They know this is not right. It's not right at all. Hey, wait a minute. What the heck? There's Devon. It's Devon. Devon Dudley. What the hell? Devon Dudley from SmackDown. He's not supposed to be here. He's SmackDown. Whoa. Devon walking tall. He's laying the SmackDown. Look out. Devon is kicking some ass here. And Rico with no disqualifications. They're the two legal men left. It's going to be a 3D. A 3D.
So Rock, let me, the D-O-double-G, tell you what match they do want to see. I'm a nice man.
No! What? It's Mr. S!
Are they back together? No, couldn't be.
Mr. S! The Road Dogg! Together again! The New Age Outlaws!
No way, you don't know that, Jed.
Well, Road Dogg is... Look at him! Road Dogg and Mr. S! The New Age Outlaws have reunited! Whipped into the ropes and into the Rock, and Mankind's knee may have given out. Famouser! Could it be it? Hooks the leg! The Outlaws win the tag team titles!
It's been all offense by Marty Jannetty in this Rockers reunion. Man, face buster. Look at this, JR. And that canvas is not covered with barbecue sauce. It can't taste good. And a shot from behind by Grenier. And now Grenier going to try to ground Marty Jannetty. Well, Marty Jannetty better get used to this because it's going to be coming hard and fast from Kurt Angle Thursday night. Look at this now. Marty Jannetty.